finger licking good, more like bowl licking good. A request from a viewer that we couldn't resist trying for ourselves, the KFC bowl. You want to see our homemade take on this fast food favorite? Stick around while we dig in. Hey, welcome back.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are
the WALTWINS.
If this is your first time here with us, though,
Welcome.
Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything that we do here when we're in the backyard diner or
Yeah.
wherever we are, because
Cooking.
it doesn't matter where we
Hanging.
are, as
Chilling.
long as we're cooking, as long as we're hanging, as long as we're chilling.
And eating.
And eating. That's the most important.
That's the end
why
result.
we
That's
cook.
the end result, yeah.
That's why we cook, right?
Exactly.
But today we are doing this copycat KFC bowl, and this one comes by request from Dr. Draco98. Thank you so much for shouting this one out. We did our chicken Caesar wrap.
Yes.
He said he loved that one, but wanted to see our take on a different chicken dish, the KFC bowl, and it took us about 2 seconds to figure out when we were doing that one.
We had figured it out before we finished reading the request.
Right, that was a perfect one. Thank you so much for the request, and by the way, we take requests off and we try to get to them as best we can. Wade Williams, don't worry, liver and onions is still on the list.
Yeah,
it's not
it
going
might stay
anywhere.
there for a while.
It's not going anywhere. But Brett, let's get to the groceries so we can get to the cook.
Here we go, and for the classic, we've got chicken. We're going to be using the shredded cheese, corn, and we do have the 11 spices for this chicken. We are going to be dredging in this flour and cornstarch mix with some egg.
Right, and Brett did say we have the 11 herbs and spices. That's
not
right.
pictured mashed potatoes and gravy. They're being made inside as we speak.
That is true. So those are the two of the main ingredients, but they're getting done inside. Now, if we're out camping, could we do it? Absolutely. We can mash potatoes, and then we could also get the gravy prepped, which we've done a few times. Mashed potatoes.
I could do the twist.
Do the twist. I don't know what I was doing right there. That was not a twist. So Brett did say we've got the 11 herbs and spices. That's right. We know the secret recipe. Well, so does everybody else. And whether or not it's real, it has been kind of debunked, but we don't care. We found the list of what we believe are as close to the 11 herbs and spices as you can get.
All we know is it's going to taste good.
Well, yes, but I'm going to say this. I will give my honest assessment. Brett's going to lie to you, but I will give my honest assessment of whether or not
What does that mean? No, that I will tell you, there was something that I would have done that I feel would help get that, much like
What's that?
With the KFC. I would have brined the breast in
pickle juice. And that's one thing we didn't do. We just have this pure. We're going to use a little salt and pepper on the chicken because chicken needs that flavoring. Otherwise, we're going to put those herbs and spices in the breading, and we'll tell you whether or not it tastes exactly like it or if this is just a fun homemade version.
Or if it's better. Is it possible?
But let's go ahead and get to the cook.
out.
All right, so first things first, Brett is going to go ahead and lay the seasoning, those 11 herbs and spices, if you will, into our dredge. He's going to mix that up. This is what we call the dirty hand. What do you call this hand?
This is called the
right hand?
The right hand. Yeah, this is my right hand. Yeah, this is going to be the dredging hand. So we're going to keep the left hand clean.
Okay. All right, so once that's evenly mixed, we've got a lot of chicken. Now, this is more chicken than we're going to need.
Here.
So we're going to show the process here of just a couple, and then we're going to get this going. You don't have to watch the whole process. But this is all we do. We go back, forth, and then back again, and we're going to lay these up on the plate, so that way we can just take them all over to get cooked up. So Brett's going to do this. This will take a good 5 minutes to get all of this done. As you see, it's a relatively quick process, just back, forth, and then back again. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get our, this is frozen corn, by the way. We're going to toss it on. It's just going to take a minute or so, and then we'll build our bowls when everything's ready to go.
Correct.
Now, we did think about using breadcrumbs for this. We thought, you know what? They're just using flour. That's what we're using.
All right, so we're going to cook the corn first. So we're just going to butter it, throw the butter down. As you can see, this thing is screaming. It's been on for about 10, 15 minutes. And even though it's on low, it is hot, very hot. We're going to get the corn going.
All right, Brett, that does not take long to cook.
No,
heat up and cook.
It's corn, so
it is
just
corn.
really want it to heat up, and that's it.
All right, you can probably pull that into the bowl. All right, so now I know that based on how my griddle is set up, even with the pegs up, I'm gonna get some pooling down in this area. So this is the area that I'm going to use for cooking the chicken in.
Yep. For the griddle fry.
For the griddle fry. So Brett, you got some oil there for me. All right, while Brett's cleaning and getting paper towel set on that side, I'm gonna use this side right here for my griddle fry. Like I said, this oil is gonna come down towards me, and I'm gonna use that to my advantage. So as it pools, as it comes down here, I'm gonna keep pushing it up. So what I'll do is as I get the chicken here, I'll keep moving the oil back up through my chicken. All right, I'm testing this one, and the griddle still needs to get a little bit hotter. The idea is to get the internal temp obviously cooked all the way through with this chicken, and so, but you don't want it sitting too long. Like this one is sitting a little bit too long, even down here in where the oil is. So we want it up there.
Starting to sizzle, that's what you want.
Yeah, that's what we wanted. So now see, I've got the oil kind of moving up and through it.
Yep.
That's what I wanted. So I'm gonna be careful, this is hot oil, so I'm moving it kind of quickly right now, but I'm gonna be really careful.
Not too quick that it's splashing back up against
Right,
you.
so see, I'm trying to get it so it's GBD on both sides, all the way around, move it as much as I need to.
Another word to the wise too is if it's dark golden brown on, it looks like it's gonna be overcooked because it will continue to brown once you pull it.
There we go. I was using the spatula, or the scraper, and I realized this, the silicone scraper does a better job and keeps my hand away from that oil. So this will work.
Spatch.
And we've learned that it's okay if we need to add more oil, which we most likely will need to do.
Yep.
There we go. Let's start with that.
Okay.
And we'll get the next batch going. The first few usually take longer than the rest, and then once we start cycling these through, they tend to cook really, really quickly.
Yep. And again, these are small chunks of chicken, so they will come to temp really quick.
Yep, so that one is most likely done. Isn't that sizzle over there? We turn the griddle off over here so that we can actually use that side for kind of the cooling or warming station.
Yeah, cooling from hot, keeping warm.
There you go.
Warming for keep.
Okay.
Right?
All right, we've just got these last few to go, and man, this is a lot of fun. This last little batch, we were running out of flour, so we've got a whole batch. This is all for the family. The flavors are all gonna be there.
Yes.
The process was a little bit different.
That's the most important
And Brent,
part.
it's something we call our wet dry, where it didn't have all the flour, so we still made sure we got that in the egg,
egg
dredge,
wash,
right? In the egg wash. And then just a little bit of the flour, those herbs and spices and all that, but it still is gonna be good. So we're gonna go ahead and prep this and then pull
Here
it.
we go.
And, we're gonna
Yep.
build the bowl. Let's get to some B-roll.
It's gonna be unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Well,
There it is.
there it is.
That's-
I'm gonna stop saying well. I'm just gonna start saying there it is.
Catch me off guard.
In all of its glory, this
Yes.
does look, and it smells good. Now, I didn't quite get the KFC vibe smell.
Okay.
But I'm anxious to try the chicken, but it's been sitting there for long enough. We're gonna try the chicken by itself
Okay.
first,
Yep.
and then we'll try it with the bowl. But Brett, like we
Yep.
say, it can look amazing.
It looks really amazing.
Like we say, it can smell amazing.
Yep.
It does smell amazing.
does
Fried
smell
chicken.
amazing, yeah.
What? Oh, and can I get a smell? Yeah,
Smell, yeah, you can. I was
I've
wondering.
only got a
where to go
few
with
jobs
that.
on this
Right.
channel, and that's one of them. But if this doesn't taste amazing, then this was all for naught. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother. Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Now, not KFC.
No,
Not KFC.
very delicious though.
Really good chicken.
Very good chicken.
Okay. Overall, though, I want to dig in.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Now, there is ginger. That's what I taste. There's ginger powder.
Okay.
That said, let's get a little bit of everything else.
Got some mashed potatoes.
Cheers. I got a little bit of everything.
So did I.
A
This is
lot
a
of
big old
everything.
bite.
Okay. When you put it like that,
Yeah.
well, you got that. A little bit of everything.
That is just.
A little bit of everything.
That's a bowl of satisfaction right there, man. Oh, it's so good.
Now, we get together and we cook on these weekends. This is the final cook for the weekend. I'm stuffed to the rafters.
I'm stuffed.
That said,
Yes.
I'm gonna still want to have some more of that.
Oh, I
I'm
will
putting
have
it
some
out.
more of that.
We have all this chicken left over. This is gonna be dinner tonight. We have a ton of mashed
my
potatoes
gosh,
left.
yes.
We'll have to whip up some more gravy, but otherwise, this was awesome. Dr. Draco 98. Thank you for the suggestion, recommendation. This was fun. We have the 11 herbs and spices posted below. That said, I would rather just use usual suspects
And
for this one.
maybe brine the chicken in pickle juice.
Yeah, just something a little different. By the way, I don't mean to say that this is wrong.
Yeah,
or this
yeah.
is
There's
bad.
nothing.
This
Yeah,
is
I
so
would
good.
take this out. I would order. I would go to a restaurant
Yes.
and order this. Let's put
Right.
it that way.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
is amazing.
This was so much fun, and we really love getting to do these kind of cooks. This was something a little crazy, a little bit different. We like doing these griddle fries. We really, really do.
Exactly. It's something another cook did this amazing Pit Boss Sierra was able to do.
Right.
Pull off.
We were really just blown away by this. And I was telling Brett at the end, it's funny because some cooks will get a little bit of oil and the oil will start to stick on there, and then we kind of got to do the deep clean. Then we have other ones like this where the oil was on there for a good
The whole
30
time,
minutes
yeah.
plus, and it just, by the time we cleaned it off, it just scraped right off
Yep.
with no issue.
No
and
issue
I loved
whatsoever.
it. I loved it. And it's one of the things that I absolutely love about this griddle. I've
Yep.
just been blown away.
Yep.
If this helped you have another creative idea, something else you could do on your griddle, and you did like the video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It's one way in which you can support us in what we do. Another way you can support our channel is through our merchandise store. There's a link to that in the description below this video. Our merchandise is brought to you through digital promotions, works closely with Crossroads Missions. And Crossroads Missions does amazing service work. In fact, a portion of all the purchases made through the WALTWINS goes to benefit Crossroads Missions and their amazing service work. And Brett,
Yes, we do.
we have a Patreon page.
Yeah, shout out to our griddle entourage. Just coming on the line up and smack me all the way. Yes, we love you guys so much. The Patreon, a griddle entourage, appreciate all the support that you give us through that. If you'd like to find out more information about Patreon, that information is down below as well.
Right. Thank you so much to our griddle entourage. We love you guys and the support you give us. Thank you so much. And everybody that is here just watching, thank you so much for being here. We love getting to share this passion with all of you. Brett, aside from coming to share this banger, another cook on the Pit Boss Sierra Griddle, why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin,
No matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on!